Hello the internet, welcome back to Studio J and another full build video with the challenge of can I build said Lego set faster than said arbitrary time limit. Today I am seeing can I build the Lego Japanese Cherry Blossom Landscape of 1,892 pieces, their first art set of 2026. Can I build it in less time than it takes to get from Tokyo to Osaka on the bullet train? There it is, 1,892 pieces of Lego art. This is the first art piece that I've built. So let's get this opened up. Ooh, a lot of bags. That can be in my bag box. 11, 8. Okay, hang on. I'm going to empty this down here. And then I'm going to put them back in order. Hang on. There we go. Let's get this show on the road. There we go. Yep, it's working. Alrighty. There is the instructions. It's a big load of instructions. How many pages are we dealing with? 235. Okay, well, I'm not using this because I have the Lego Builder app. So let's get cracking. Push the brick. Let's go. It's okay, still boarding the bullet train. Okay. I hope I don't need this. Lots of black bits. It's going to look terrible on contrast once I get into editing. But that's my problem, the internet to worry about, not yours. Okay, that goes there. That goes on there. Okay, I'm still in the process of boarding. I'm putting my suitcase on the rack. Yeah. Okay. Of course, this is video I took. This is a video that I made when I went to Japan way back in 2023. Oh, I need to build 2 of these. Okay, just put this away. All right, now the race begins because that camera's in the window. Where's the other bit? Technically got a bit of a head start there, but it's fine. Still not moving. Good. The longer I can build without that train moving, happier I will be. Pretty sure I can get this done, I think. It's only 1,800 pieces, that's not too far. It's not too many. It's not the Enterprise. Okay, crap, train's moving. Wait, hang on. Ah, that's right. Something a bit off with that, but it's okay. These go in here. Yep, train is definitely moving. Because I'll tell you this, the internet, if you've never ridden a bullet train, I'm going to have bullet train facts for you this build. Sorry. Not sorry. When those things set off, they haul ass. They do not hang around. There is like a noticeable acceleration that you feel when these things set off, because they are, well, they're the epitome of high-speed rail. They are high-speed rail perfected. Ah, the Shinkansens. And to be honest, if you are touched by the tism, particularly when it comes to trains, seeing one of those for the first time is something that you will never forget. I certainly haven't forgot mine. Getting into Tokyo, coming from Haneda Airport on the monorail. There is a part of the monorail where it joins the rest of the main lines going into Tokyo, and it basically curves around over the tracks. And I remember looking out of the monorail window as it curved round that corner, and there it was, just blistering along the tracks. Was one of these. And you say, oh yeah, it's just like I can skip all this. It's just a train, right? What's so special about it? But it's the train. Which is the train of all trains, the bullet train. It was something special. Alright, that is a bag done. Nice and quick. I'm slightly terrified though that this build is going to be deceptive. There's going to be bits that fly along and bits that don't. Why am I putting those on the floor? Yamanote line. That's what the green trains are. That is the central loop line for rapid transit that goes around Tokyo, so around the central area of Tokyo. It's the green trains, one of the busiest commuter lines in the world, actually. It takes about an hour to get round it, to do a full loop. Pleased to say I have done that. I would recommend it, to be honest. It's actually a really nice way to see Tokyo. And most of the things that you want to do in Tokyo are actually on the Yamanote line anyway, so you can get around them and do them all from that railway line. There it is. Okay, we are continuing. Okay, what am I doing with this? Let's put this over here. My build space is in camera, right? Yes, good. Okay, we've left the Yamanote line now. Or we've left that part of the Tokyo rail network. Because there is central Tokyo, there's a big sort of loop. You have Tokyo Station on one side, that goes down towards the south, and then the Tokaido Shinkansen does break off to head out towards Yokohama and, well, Kyoto and Osaka. Okay, is that corner of the frame? Oh, hang on. Hang on, I want to get that right. This is some of the gilding of the frame. There we go. Oh, that goes that way. Okay,
Okay, where am I putting that? Putting that here. Alright. That's fine. Oh heck. Behold the repetitive steps. Here we go. And I believe we've just pulled into Shin-Yokohama. It'll flash up on screen because I did location stamp. Shinagawa. Okay, cool. It's Yokohama after that. That's fine. And, big one, little one, little one. Alright, and then got it. Of course, the train stopping in the stations is going to be a good boon for me because I can just keep going. Haha, the train can't. The train has to stop and pick up people. That's right, yes. Right, and then build round this corner. Okay. And bloop. That's for the waterfall. Ah, because it goes there, and then that goes. Behave. Okay, build another corner frame. Yeah, I remember this bit because I've just done it, so that's nice and easy. Which way does that go? The grippy bit is going that way. Yeah. Okay, that goes there. Damn it, train's moving again. Should really turn the sound up a little bit on that. I don't know why there's no sound. Let me pop this on and then I'll figure out why there's no sound on the internet. Because I can play ambient train noise without getting copyright striked. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sound was coming out of the TV for some reason. Because whenever I plug the TV into my computer, it seems to think that's the default audio source. Never want that audio source. Cool, I have some spares. Open the door. Let's pop this over here. As you can see from that view out the window, the internet, it was a very wet and murky day when I arrived in Japan and rode that bullet train. And that was the only day for the 2 weeks that I was there that it actually rained, which, I mean, to be fair, that's pretty neat. You're on the holiday of a lifetime for 2 weeks and you only got one rainy day. Okay, building corners again. But it meant I didn't get to see Mount Fuji from the bullet train. And I really wanted to see Mount Fuji from the bullet train. I was denied that chance by weather. Could have seen it from the plane as well. Couldn't, because it was raining, it was cloudy, no Mount Fuji. I had to wait practically 2 weeks before I saw that mountain. And I'll tell you this, it's just a mountain, okay? It's just a little, well, it's not a little, it's a rather big hill. But gosh, it was beautiful. I'm gonna have to build it out of Lego as well. I'll probably rant about it some more when I get to that stage in a bit. Okay. Some more bricks. Okay. The recording is going well. Building these in parallel because that's what it wants me to do. But I will say, the internet, if you ever happen to be travelling to Japan, a neat way to actually do the trip, because everyone does the golden route of Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo, the 3 big cities. They're all on the bullet train line, they're all easily accessible. Everyone does that golden route. I am no different, I did the same thing. But the way to do it, in my opinion, if you are not able to get a flight into Kansai, to Osaka, and you have to fly to and from Tokyo, because that was my problem, is I had to fly to and from Tokyo, is when you get into Tokyo, first thing you do, you don't spend any time in Tokyo at all. You get to the station, you get straight on a bullet train, and you go to Osaka. And then you work your way back. And the reason I suggest this is, again, if you do the sensible thing, like I did, where you arrange your flights so that you land in the morning and you get basically a full day, a free full day, is you're probably still going to be a little bit jet lagged from flights. So what you do is you land in Tokyo in the morning, you land at Haneda or Narita, get into Tokyo Central, go straight to the station, straight to the bullet trains, and go to Osaka, because you can rest on the train and get over that jet lag a little bit. I mean, I snoozed a few times on the train whilst I was making this journey. Right, I've got to make 2 of these. Okay. But it's a good way to help you get over the jet lag, because when you land, when you arrive, if it's your first time in Japan, it is going to be mental. It's going to be manic. You are going to be blown away by everything. There's it's sort of culture shock. It's also just that overstimulation of you have left the airport and you've now been dumped into one of the most densely populated cities on the planet. Is having a chance to have a quick rest, quick reset, a quick recharge whilst you make your way down to Osaka is a very good way to do it, is on the bullet train. You also get to see the country properly for the first time through, well, you get to see the inside of a tunnel and me eating a bento in the reflection. You get to see the country for the first time properly through the window. Because let's be honest, travelling by train is the best way to travel. especially if you spring for a green pass or a green car ticket, because that's the equivalent of, it's not so much first class anymore. It used to be the equivalent of first class, but they've now got a better class. They've got grand class, which is so much better than that. So it's kind of more like business class. The seats are bigger and comfier. It's a 2x2 arrangement in the train car as opposed to a 2x3 in the regular. Okay, yep. Bag number 5. Okay, what station is this? Now I'm curious what station the train is approaching. Pulling into Shin-Yokohama. Okay, I know roughly where the train is now. Alright, build the frame. Oh, wow, okay. Right, that's just smack a load of these on here. And then the same on this side. Let's move my water bottle. Shin-Yokohama. Okay, that's the outer frame done. Well, I say the outer frame done, that's that side of it done. That's this side. Okay. I'm going to have to actually completely move. There we go. Because you need to be able to see the internet, what I am building. Good, train still stopped. The train being stopped is a good thing. Also, a good thing about the green car is they are a little bit quieter as well. It wasn't empty when I rode it, but it was kind of close. I was also riding it outside of commuting hours. Because I did the tourist thing. I did the dumb thing that you shouldn't do as a tourist, because here's a tip for you, the internet. If you do what I said earlier and you land in the morning, going into Tokyo means once you've landed, it will take you about hour or so to get through customs and immigration. They are very efficient. They do their job very well. But once you're through, chances are by the time you get into Tokyo, you will be in just before or just after rush hour on the busy lines. And if you land in Haneda, which is the airport that's closest to Tokyo, there's other ways you can get into Tokyo, but I got the monorail that went from the airport to Hamamucho Station, which is on the Yamanote line. Not Tokyo Station Central, but just a couple of stops down. So I was there, suitcases in hand, getting onto the Yamanote line at rush hour, having been in the country for all of 3 hours. So what you don't do as a tourist is go on the Yamanote line at rush hour. The locals don't like it, particularly if you've got suitcases. But I did survive. I don't think I got too many angry looks. Mainly because I had researched the hell out of this trip, so I knew exactly where I was going. Because that is the survival tip number one for getting around in places like Tokyo and Osaka is be as a local, walk like the locals, walk with purpose, with meaning, know where you are going, do not bumble around, because essentially you can't afford to stop in the middle of the walkway and look at a map or bumble your way through. You have to know where you're going, because then you can walk with a stride, you can walk with purpose, you know where you're going, you can just get into the flow and the movement of people. And if you do that, they won't look twice at you. You will just immediately blend in, because you are doing as the locals do, you are acting the way they do. I won't necessarily say you'll be welcomed with open arms, but you will, I think, pass the test of fitting in. If you can do that, the internet, you'll be in for a great time. Especially as you can then show disdain to tourists that don't. That was a fun game. Let's go all the way around. Yeah. Okay, the repetitive building begins now. Another one, and another one, and there we go. There. Once the frame is built, I think it'll be filling it in. Oh, I was doing it, but yeah, okay, fine. I think I inadvertently skipped a step. I thought I was going to come around and do this later, but never mind. Oh, no, I don't want that one on there. Okay. On. And then put this on. Then these are all going to go on top. Yeah. these actually pin up here in the corner. Whack all these on. Be about time to cycle that camera because 17 minutes of 4K 60 footage is going to be a lot. It's going to be big fat file. I mean, that's a frame. That's going to be your doop, boop, beep. Cool, right. Bag number 6. Can I move this away? I think I can. Let's just pop it down there. Throw that away. Move all of these. These are nice big bricks, it's not little fiddly ones. It's also really relaxing to just have the bullet train noise in the background. Which that video is on this channel a few years ago. The internet, I admit it was an older video, but you can go and check that out. A full ride from Tokyo Station to Shin-Osaka, because Osaka has 2 train stations. It has Osaka and it has Shin-Osaka, because they built Osaka before they built the bullet train. And when they built the bullet train, they had to build a new station, which is why it's called Shin-Osaka, because that is what Shin means. Shin means new. Which is why it's called the Shinkansen. It is the new main line. Because Kansen is main line, and Shinkansen, new main line. And they built it in the 60s. Okay, put this away, I guess. And changed how railways around the world work. And it is maddening that such railway can exist elsewhere in the world. And I live in the country that invented the damn things. I live in the UK. We invented the railways. And yet, we make such a piss poor job of running them. It's beyond a joke. Like, you would expect the country that invents the railway to be the best at doing railway, when we're actually the worst. And I get the train to work every day and I hate it because the railways are just so bad. And so expensive as well. Oh, hello. Because going to Japan, the internet, yes, they say they do public transport very well. I need you to understand that I'm not joking here, I'm not exaggerating here. When I say they do public transport very well, they do public transport the best on the planet. Japanese public rail is incredible. It is cheap. It is efficient. It's not late. The trains are clean. They run on time. people are respectful on them. They're quiet. They're not yelling on their phones or playing music or licking the windows or yelling at a conductor because they bought the wrong ticket and the conductor is throwing them off the train. That's a true story. That didn't happen to me, but it happened to someone on train that I happened to be sharing. They bought the wrong ticket and the conductor threw them off the train. So they were screaming at the conductor like it was the conductor's fault. But yeah, we invented the railways and we do them so badly. Where are we coming into now? The train has slowed down. I think I know where this train is going to be pulling into. I think it is going to be Odawara. I think Odawara? Yes, this looks like Odawara. Yeah, I recognise that station. That is a place in Japan that I am enormously fond of. It's Odawara. Because it is about half an hour outside of Tokyo on a bullet train. And it is where you would get off the train if you were going to Hakone. Odawara, yay! You get off at Odawara to go to Hakone, and Hakone is the famous hot spring area outside of Tokyo. Ooh, plus 4 of these and 1 of these. Camera's still running, good. Okay, I'm going to pop this away for a minute because I've got to build 2 things. Ah! Fell over. So yeah, you get the bullet train from Tokyo down to Odawara. You get off at Odawara and you get on the local lines, the Tozan line, which takes you up to Hakone. And from there, aside from going to any number of onsens, private or public, which are the Japanese hot springs, you can get a cable car and then a ropeway up to the top of Mount Hakone. And from the top of there, you can see Mount Fuji. And I tell you the internet, it is the most spectacular reveal of Mount Fuji as you come up the ropeway. You are basically coming up over the top of a hill, and then it is over a volcanic valley where the hot spring water of Hakone comes from, and in the distance you have Mount Fuji. But you get this reveal going over the hilltop, and it is spectacular. I can't even really put it into words how incredible the view is doing that. Okay, which way did this go? I want to get this right. What's next? 4 of these. Aha, okay, I see. I'm going to need this back, but I'm just going to put it away for now. yeah, the reveal of Mount Fuji is... I still think back to it to this day with fond memories. Like, it still puts a smile on my face when I think about it. And then you can get another ropeway down to Lake Ashai at the bottom, on the other side of Mount Hakone, and you can take a tour of the lake on a pirate ship. And that's also pretty cool. Doing so with Mount Fuji in the background is, well, it's a hell of a way to see these iconic locations. It is really raining outside. I heard a weird noise. Turned out to be a downpour. I know where these are going. Those are going here. Okay. Hang on. Is that on? Yeah, covering the full edge, right. This is building out the base for what will be the art piece. And that goes on there. Middle. I know where these are going. Yeah. They're going there. I suspect I'm coming to the end of the easy part of this build now. I really do think I am. Bag 8, okay, that's fine. Pop that there. Bag 8. Move that camera just a little bit out of the way because I keep thinking I'm going to like accidentally punt it over. Okay, just do that again a few more times. Okay, cool. Now what? Pink ones. Nope. Ah, no. Goofing that up. Let's just put these on normally, shall we? a sunset. This is a sunset sky. Okay, I need to pay attention with this one. So it's 1 by 1, 4 by 1, 4 by 1, 2 by 2 tile, grippy thing, and 2 more, okay. And then clean across the bottom, cool. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, I've messed up. Damn it, I need the brick puller. Shoot. Gonna cost me time. Because what I didn't put in is that. There we go, carry on. So it's this one plus stuck in a tunnel. There is a lot of tunnels on the Tokaido line. Just be wary of that, the internet. You won't get as spectacular views as you might hope, because there is a lot of tunnels. You do still get an incredible view. Something went skimming off under there, under my bonsai. I need to move this camera, hang on. Yeah, it was a bit I will need as well. I knocked a bit off the bonsai. Yeah, I guess that's just, I have to say like that now. Yep. Immediately needed 2 of these. It was the little transparent pieces. Where do they go? Right. One on there, one on there. This is for the swans, I think. Yeah, this is for the swans. Fiddly, don't like this bit. Go. Right. There we go. 2 of these, okay. That, yep. That. Cool. Got a few spares. Pop those up there. One of them's fallen off. That's okay. More for the sunset. these ones. So the only downside with the Builder app is you can't see exactly the right shade because it always looks different on screen. But I think I have the right one. Yep, I have the right one because it's now time for pink ones. Two, three, there needs to be one more, there it is. And then a lot of these. Okay, so that's one and two. Can't really bring it closer to the camera for you, the internet, I'm afraid, because it is out. It's a smidge big, sorry, is what I meant there. It is quite large. As you can see by here is my hand. Oh, it's just tiles. Okay. More 1x1 pips. I dropped the brick puller. Ah. It's one of these I need, going that way. Also 1x1. This is, I'd say that the earlier bit was repetitive, but this bit is becoming the repetitive bit now. Build out the sky, make the sky. Oh, beans, I've hacked it again. Ugh. Okay. More.
Whereabouts are we?
Somewhere between Odawara and Nagoya. we in a tunnel? No, just noisy. So I'm just relaxing to the rumbling of it now, the rumbling of the bullet train. It's therapeutic. Probably explains why I immediately fell asleep. Well, not immediately. I was still too excited. Because it took me 2 years to get to Japan due to COVID and all that malarkey that happened. So when I actually got there, I didn't actually believe that I'd made it until I was stood on the platform at Tokyo waiting for a bullet train. What's this I'm building? I didn't even see what that was. Something got stuck to my arm, fell off and went on the floor. I don't know what colour it was, I don't know what shape or size. I'm just going to carry on, and if I discover I have a missing bit, I'll go looking for it. Okay. What is this? It's not Mount Fuji, it's the wrong shape. Alright, I have to build 2 of these. Yeah, back in another tunnel. So this is in the mountains between Tokyo and Nagoya. Mountains that in the olden days, before high-speed rail, you would have had to have trudged through on foot to get from Tokyo to Nagoya, or Tokyo to Kyoto as it would have been in those days, going along what's known as the Nakasendo Trail, which you can still do today. You can still walk the Nakasendo. I'd like to do that one day. Building Mount Fuji! Yay! I like this mountain. It's a good mountain. Mount Fuji's snow cap. The thing that makes this mountain look as iconic as it does is that perfect cap of snow on that perfect conical shape. It is the best thing to see when you're over there. And I feel very lucky to have actually seen it. And you should go the internet, if you ever get a chance, you should go and see it too. Because it is something special. And you can see it technically from the bullet train. Like I said, it was rainy the first time for me, but if you are going to, as previously discussed, Hakone, and you are going to Odawara, you have to go to Odawara Station. There is a point on that ride where, just before you get to Odawara, you can see Mount Fuji from the bullet train. Now you have to sit on the right hand side of the train if you want to see it, because that's the side that the Mount Fuji appears on. Time for bag number 10. You have to sit on the right hand side of the train if you want a chance to see Mount Fuji. And yeah, Odawara, about half an hour outside of Tokyo, so about 10 or 15 minutes ish out of Tokyo. More like 20 actually, because you've got to get through the suburbs and Shinagawa. You do get to see Mount Fuji from the train, and believe me, you cannot miss it, because when I went to Odawara, it was on the 12th day of my trip. No, the 10th day of my trip, sorry. And I had practically given up on seeing Mount Fuji, because I could have seen it from the plane, didn't, it was raining. Could have seen it from the train, it was the same rain. Then I had another chance when I went from Kyoto back up to Tokyo. It was not raining, but Mount Fuji was hidden by clouds, because Mount Fuji does that. Then from Tokyo there was a chance to see it from the Tokyo Sky Tree, 634 meters tall. You of course can see Mount Fuji from it, and it was hazy, so 4 or 5 opportunities to see this enormous mountain, and I didn't. So I practically sort of given up hope. It's like, fine, not really going to see it. So when I got on the bullet train to go to Odawara for the day, I sat on the left side of the train, because I'm not going to see Mount Fuji, am I? I'd all but given up. Not going to see the mountain. Why bother? Have I done a step wrong? I have. So I sat on the left side of the train, because all the other times I'd ridden it, I'd sat on the right hoping to see Mount Fuji. Nah, nothing. And it was a clearish day, so I decided to sit. I don't know why that just turned off. What? Why aren't you telling me? I need to understand why. Battery. Jesus, that was a bit painful. We have a battery casualty. Carrying on. So yeah, I had sat on the left side of the train because I wanted to look at the view from the left side of the train, because I'd not looked at it the previous times that I had ridden on the bullet train. And it was a spectacularly clear day. It was so sunny. It was basically a summer's day in April. Crisp, clean air as well. So, out of just curiosity, about sort of 10 minutes out from Odawara, I got up and wandered to the other side of the train. I was like, I just wonder, it's a nice day, can I see Mount Fuji? I found there was an empty seat because it was quite a quiet day. Just wandered up to the window like, oh yeah, I wonder if I'm going to see it. Where will Mount Fuji be? Oh, there it is. Clear as day, large as life. I was still a few dozen miles away from this mountain, but there it was in all of its stupendous glory. Basically looking back at me of, hello. Yes, I am huge. You can see me from many miles away. And yeah, that was kind of a little bit of a gobsmacking moment of just, holy crap, there it is. I didn't think I was going to get to see this. And I did. I had a bit of a moment, as I'm sure the internet you'll have heard most people say, having a bit of a moment seeing that mountain. I mean, I'm still talking about it in awe 3 years later. I want to go back and see it again. I want to go back and climb it. I want to see a sunrise from the top of Mount Fuji before I die. That's my bucket list for the internet. It's not a big thing, it's not a small thing. Oh, I'm building the reflection of Mount Fuji. Okay. Sure. I'm building two Mount Fujis. I'm building Mount Fuji and I'm building the upside down Mount Fuji. A large set, it's taking up a lot of space. Oh, right. Just come out of another tunnel, blazing through the Japanese countryside. The millennial urge to disappear into the Japanese countryside for 30 years is really quite strong. Okay, that's another one done. I have a few more spares. I think I'm going to very easily be done with this by the time we get to Osaka. Need a drink. Let's just pickle that. Number 7. Number 11. 7-Eleven. not my personal favourite of the convenience stores in Japan. I'm going to lay that opinion on the internet. Because if you go there, you will have to choose. You will be sorted into the great houses of which convenience store is your favourite, if you ever go. And it is a toss-up between Family Mart, Lawson or 7-Eleven. And you have to pick which one do you like the best. And I'm sorry, the internet, for me it's not 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is, it was alright, but it wasn't the best. I'm afraid firmly in the Family Mart camp. Their fried chicken is the best, their onigiri is the best. I really miss onigiri because it is practically impossible to get onigiri in the UK. And that makes me really sad because I really like onigiri. Which, for those that don't know what onigiri is, it is it's effectively called Japanese rice balls, which the onigiri that you actually buy from the convenience stores are shaped like triangles. They're triangular shaped, and they are usually wrapped in nori, in seaweed, and have an amount of fish in the middle of them. But oh yeah, the Family Mart onigiri, I did try them all. I tried the 7-Eleven onigiri, I tried the Lawson onigiri. I wanted to do a fair comparison. I did the same with the fried chicken. And yeah, Family Mart, I'm afraid Family Mart won out. That's where it's at. Okay, now what? What am I building here? And I lost track of how many times I just had a convenience store lunch, because that is the part of Japan, the internet, that is not expensive. Because people say, oh, it's expensive to go to Japan. It's expensive to go to Japan, yes, but it's not expensive to be in Japan. The expense that you have is your flights. That's where you will have to spend, because it's spenny to get there. But once you're there, you can live very comfortably on your convenience store lunches, because they're not bad, they are nice. Where's this going? It's going here. I don't know, even the internet, if that is on camera because of how large this is. Oh, it's just on camera. Okay, cool. And then that goes up on. Why couldn't I have just done that as one bit? Alright, that's a bit odd. I tell you what, Japanese convenience stores put UK convenience stores to shame. I'm firmly of the belief of the model of lots of convenience stores as opposed to just supermarkets. One or two big supermarkets in town, as opposed to convenience stores that are a lot more close together. Because, well, convenience. is the main argument. And also, you know, you don't have to go to the supermarket and experience everyone else having their first day on planet Earth. Because that's what it's like in the supermarket with people. So, convenience store, much smaller, a lot less people, definitely prefer it. Even in a city as busy as, like, Tokyo, I never encountered a busy convenience store. Oh no, I've still got more of this little mountain-y thing to build. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'll come back to this bit. So get the brown thing, get the brown stick, get the green thing. Okay, what's this? Oh, is it a tree? It's a tree, but far away, isn't it? There it is. Yeah. So that is there. This is there. Okay. More trees. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where's the train now? Uh-oh, that's starting to look like Nagoya. I'd like it to not be Nagoya. I'd like it to be a little bit further on. Little house roof. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Oh no. No, it's not Nagoya. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're a little bit further away. Right, so one of these. How's the time running? Okay, that's plenty of time. Okay, then that. This way, I have to make 2 of these. I'm doing normal build in parallel because I want to understand. I think this is a tree. Yes, this is some form of tree. Dropped it. Then make another one. Okay. Yeah. That one. Two trees. trees that go on the mountain. Okay, got it. No, 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 no. It goes near the top. Like that. And that one goes like this. Make more trees. Okay. The repetitive building process has resumed. It's not begun. It's already begun. I'm going to do these bits bit by bit. Right, if I put that down, I can then copy it. This leaf, then this leaf, then this leaf, then this one again. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. I've got into a flow of it now, just as I do the third. He says that and then fumbles it. I had gotten into a flow of it, just as I did the last tree. Okay, back done. Interesting number of spares. Bag number 12. That looks like more little mountains. Bit nearly went off then. You could. There we go. Okay. Brick. I am liking the amount of actual just bricks that this set is using. This is nice. Just bog standard. Here's some bricks, stack them together. Oh look, you've made a picture. It's nice. That brick, big brick, little brick. weird green bit. Why is that green, I wonder? And corner piece. Straight down. Now to keep an eye on the train. I know for a fact that when it gets to Kyoto, that I have 15 minutes. Because it's 15 minutes from Kyoto to Osaka on the bullet train. Takes about 35 on the regular lines, I think. But it's 15 minutes by bullet train. You could stay in Osaka or Kyoto and go to the other ones during the day. When I didn't, I stayed in each city individually because I wanted to experience each city. But you could if you wanted to. What am I looking for? What I'm looking for is that, because that goes like that. That's what. Big board.
Bullet train going the other way.
Yeah, there's a frightening number of bullet trains on the track at the same time because of how well they are scheduled. You don't have to worry about actually missing one. Unless you booked your ticket, then you have to, I think, book your ticket again. But they run that often and that regularly that it's not a real concern. But I'll be honest, one of the biggest mistakes that I made on this trip that this video is from is, and they say you should plan it, yes, you should plan it, you should have an itinerary, I do agree with that, but doing it so regimented by sort of planning it down to each individual train, if I get this train at this time and go here and do that. Didn't need to do that because the trains were that good. You never had to worry about turning up a little bit late and missing a train and then having to wait for the next one, because the next one was always, oh, it's only 15 minutes away. No, that's the wrong one. But yeah, the next time I go, because there will be a next time, I won't necessarily have to. I know from experience now not to have to worry about it. Yeah, I'll just turn up, get a train, off I go. It's not like the UK where you do have to plan it down to the individual train, because you have to buy tickets for individual trains. You can't necessarily buy just a standard ticket that will get you somewhere for the day. You have to work out what train you want there, what train you want back, and I mean, you can get day passes, but they're so much more expensive. So it's cheaper to just get the train to plan your journey. Not having to plan a journey like that is pretty freaking fantastic, to be honest. Oh wow, a lot of little green bibs. That goes there. Ooh, flinged that. Right, so I need this, the leaf from the cherry blossom from the bonsai. Okay. And they say it's touristy, yes it's touristy, but visit Japan during cherry blossom season. There's a reason why it's touristy, because it is the prime time when everything is at its most picturesque, at its most beautiful, is during the cherry blossoms. That's when you should go. But if you go knowing it'll be touristy, then in a way you're prepared for it. You know what to expect. You know it's going to be busy. You know that the trains are going to be heaving, that the public parks are going to be rammed. Yeah, it's expected. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I see. This is like these are cherry tree blossom trees. Got it. Spares. Not the camera. Bag 13. Lots of greenery. I think this is starting to approach Nagoya. I think it's coming. Gonna just make sure that this camera has got some charge going into it. Alrighty, what are we dealing with? I need a light coloured leaf, a little nubbly leaf, and a dark leaf. Eh? Oh heck. They go there. Okay, and then I need, where is it? This little stick. That explains it. It's the tree at the top of the mountain. And I see that there. On this one. What's that going to be for? Alright, return to previous orientation. Okay. Now what am I building? Put it around this way a little bit. Move the Game Boy. Ah! No, we're taking up too much space. Somehow this is more large. This is larger and more annoying than building the Enterprise. Alright then. Oh, this bit got actually put in place. You're not supposed to do that. No, hacked it up. Oh no. What I should have done. What the smart thing to do would have been to build it from the ground up. That's looking quite built up now. It's okay, the train's still licking along at a fair old rate, so not started slowing down yet. Because it's incredible how fast those trains go. And the answer is very fast. Kick the camera, sorry the internet. To build this at a weird angle now because it's a weird shape, and by weird shape I mean a square. Here we go. And I think the train's slowed down a little bit. I can't remember how far Nagoya is from Kyoto. It's at least 25-30 minutes.
And whilst you're here the internet, and to kill as much time as possible before arriving in Nagoya, you should go and check out the rest of the Studio J channel, and whilst you're there you should absolutely press subscribe, because why not? You're watching this video, subscribe anyway. More videos like this are on there, as well as other things, lots and lots of Lego, also lots of non-Lego-y stuff as well. Check it out if you like it. Have a little subscribe, at least like this video, because that's what the algorithm likes these days, and well, I like it too. Liking things is pretty likeable. And if all of that's not enough, you can also check out the Studio J Patreon page as well for lots of little extras and goodies that I do post on there, in addition to what comes out on the regular channel. Right. I've kicked this down the street long enough. It's time to arrive in Nagoya.
Oh, and there's an announcement. I heard the little chime. Japanese first. Coming into Nagoya. Uh-oh. In fact, I can hear the train slowing down now. Yeah. Nothing really in Nagoya, it's just city. Big. And it's city. It's not like Tokyo or Osaka that have got other things to them. Ah, waterfall. That's what that bit is. That's pretty neat. What's that noise? I heard a weird noise. I didn't know if that was on that or not. Anyway. What am I going to do if I don't make it in time, you ask? That I think you've asked. I don't know if you've asked it or not. Don't know if you've thought it. If you have thought it, let me know in the comments, the internet, if I read your mind. But if I don't make it, what am I going to do? Well, it wasn't just going down to Osaka that I set the camera to it going. I had it going back from Kyoto to Tokyo, and I've got that video queued up. So if I fail, then I have until I get back to Tokyo to finish this thing. I don't think that will happen. I think I might be able to do this. Or at least I might be able to do this before I get back to Nagoya. No one wants to go to Nagoya more than once. So can I do it and get back in time? That's my objective. Don't go to Nagoya twice. Okay, back. This is building another tree, I think. Yep, Nagoya. Nothing in Nagoya. I'm throwing all this shade at Nagoya because it deserves it. Ah, ow. That's going here? Yes, but it's going that way. Two of these. Oh, okay, that's easy. Yup. and give. Sat here throwing shade at Nagoya, but now in relation to this challenge, the longer the train is stationary in Nagoya, the better. Okay, easy. Brick and brick. Okay, what am I building here? What is this? I think it's something that's going to go that way. What on earth am I building? Why have I got so many of these little red things? Okay. What are you? Your bridge. That's what it is. Let's just the camera. Build 2 of these. Okay. Uh-oh, train's moving. Not rushing. It's fine. Oh, more of the nubbins. That's what I've officially decided these are called now. They are the leafy nubbins. The little leaf buds. Yeah, done that. Okay, so it's a leafy nubbin here. And a leafy nubbin there. Hook. Hook. Oh, right. It's the fiddly bits. I'm stuck in the fiddly bits now. There we go. Let's move the Game Boy so I can actually work in this space. I think there is another stop actually before Kyoto that the bullet train stops at. At least the version of the bullet train I got on, because there's 3 different versions, believe it or not, the internet, and it's based on how quickly they travel, or at least where they stop. There is the Nozomi, the Hikari, and the, can I remember the third one? Nozomi, Hari. So this is a Hikari that I'm on. It's the middle speed. Kodama, that's it. So Hikari is the fastest, if I remember correctly. Then there is... No. Nozomi is the fastest. Hikari is the one, the middle one, that's the one I was on. And then Kodama is the slowest. And by slowest, what I mean is that that one stops at every stop. The Hikari stops at most of the stops. And the Nozomi goes straight through. So there is fast trains, medium speed trains, slow trains. I'm going to build these simultaneously. I'm going to build 2 of these. And I believe, if I remember correctly, on this one, on the Hikari Super Express, there is another stop. Somewhere around Lake Biwa. Before it gets to Kyoto. Then from Kyoto to Shin-Osaka is 15 minutes. So I might get this done. My prediction, the internet is going to come down to the wire between Kyoto and Shin-Osaka. That goes there. This one goes there. Okay. Oh, 3 of these. Okay, this is the bit I'm actually not enjoying. This is the part of the build that's not fun. Is this fiddly, leafy nonsense. Just slapping bricks down was great. That was great fun, but this is not so much. Nubbly bit. Nubbly bit. Nubbly bit. Leaf and... oh no. There's not a leaf. Am I missing a bit? Uh-oh. I'll have to push on without it. I seem to get this a lot, the internet, missing parts. Does it happen to you a lot? Like, do you get a lot of this? Bits missing? And again, I've got another bit missing. The little grabby bit to go here. I found a bit that I dropped earlier. It's this little blue thing, and I didn't need it, so that's good. Oh, come on, Lego. This is not good. Right, I'm going to pop these up here. Those are my spares. This is the bit that's not finished. I'm going to leave that there, and if I happen to get spares, I can finish it. Oh, we're slowing down. Is this the stop I was thinking about? Okay. And it's going there. Okay, cool. I know where that's going to go. 14. That's not going to have the spares I need in it. Those are different colours. What station is this? It is when the train stops, and I provide a helpful graphic on the screen. Gifuhashima. Okay, I think that might be the stop I was referring to. I think after this it's Kyoto. Oh no, it does go on there. Okay, cool. This is building. I don't know what this is building. Water, I imagine. Got 3 bags to go. Can do this before I get back to Nagoya. Again, the train is stationary. That's why they stop sometimes, is because they have to let another train come down the line. Which, there you go, high speed pass through of a bullet train, because they don't slow down when they're going through the stations, when they're on the fast lines. Now that is something that you do need to see with your eyes. And you can see that in, oddly enough, that I was talking about earlier, in Odawara. Because that station has 4 railway lines in it. It has the 2 platform lines on the outer edges, and then it has the 2 fast lines for things like the Nozomi trains, because they just blast straight through and they don't slow down. And they do go through so fast that by the time you see one coming, it has already arrived in the station and blasted past you. And it is loud. It is very loud. Because you've got a train that's hurtling through at a couple of 100 miles an hour. Well, I don't think it's a couple of hundred, I think it's high 100s. So it's definitely something that you need to experience. We're still not going anywhere. This is good. This is good for me. Okay, where does... Bag 15. Never mind, I was going to say, where does this go? But it's just on to bag 15. To build more of this, I see. Ah, they're waiting for... I was waiting for another train coming through. Another fast one. Oh yeah, then one going that way as well. 3 fast ones. Do you see how quickly they go past? They go past very quickly. One. We going anywhere yet? Nope, still stuck. Was there 4 trains? I mean, this is good. Let's just hang out in Gifu Hashima. It's not Nagoya. Damn it. Moving again. Is this bit down here? I think it is. Oh, I had it in my hand. This. Put that down, pick these up, put these together. Put this together, put this together. Put these on here. Put that on there, and then another one on top. Right, why am I building a little sub bit? weird to just go off and build that side bit. Is it because it would get too big in the hand? Is that why? Put these three together. Individual tiles. 16. The next bag is bag 16. That's what I meant. Aha! That goes on there. Yay! It actually looks quite nice on camera. It looks quite nice in real life as well. That, I think, is approaching the mountains that surround Kyoto. You can see them in the distance with the mist in them. Got to see misty Japanese mountains. That was really cool. This is like water spray. Ice cream cone. More ice cream cones. Or the top, more ice cream. It's not the cone, it's the ice cream that goes on the top. I know where that's going. Haha, got ya. Bag 16, alright. There's my spares. Let's cycle that quickly. Oh no, these are small and fiddly. That is not what I needed to see. This is going to be the same, isn't it? Oh, it's worse. It's even smaller and fiddlier. Oh no. Oh dear. At least I can make quick progress with this of brick, 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 put all the bricks on. See, that was fine. Coming towards a tunnel. Oh no, not yet. That goes up there, yeah. Cone there. Oh, where's the other ones? There they are. Cone there. Cone there. Okay. LARK tunnel. That means Kyoto is soon. In fact, that means Kyoto is imminent. That means I have 15 minutes, basically. That goes there. Yes? Yes. Okay. 2 of these. 1. 2. Yes. Don't know what is that bit? The internet, if you recognise this piece, get the camera to focus in. What is that little bit? The green thing? I've not seen that bit before. What is that from?
What Lego part is being reused?
Okay. Camera problem resolved. And the good news, that is not Kyoto. Oh, this bit needs to be a bit higher up. So where is this? This is my Bara. Wow. Okay. I was mistaken. There is hope. There's this hell bit to get through with all these pips. But after that, I might still be able to do this in time. Which means the internet, you can turn up to Japan, go to the Lego store in Tokyo, buy this set, get on the bullet train, and build it before you get to Osaka. I think. Oh, more? Here. Oh, there's so many of these bits. Oh, this might be the tedious bit. This is, I crown this bit the tedious bit. Cap on the end. Okay. Then that goes into a 3. That goes into a 3. This is a large cherry tree, isn't it? I'll pop that down and make 2 of these. Yeah. Yes, one in there like that. Yeah, one in there like this. That's going here, I'm guessing. But we need to put more of these in. Train is still in my bada. That's good. What the heck was I taking a picture of? I had my camera go off. Okay. Oh my Christ. 8? Oh. Okay. Wait, there's different types of these. I need one that's... Okay, got it. Six, 7, 8. Okay. Why are you shutting down? I'm gonna guess battery. Battery, yeah. I wish this thing would give like a beep warning or something to let me know that the battery is about to expire. going to do, whilst I'm building this nightmare step, okay, the next stop has got to be Kyoto. So I'm going to do, put the main art piece away, and then I'm going to build these separately. Oh, no. Because these are just little cherry blossom trees. Uh-huh. How many times am I doing this? I'm doing this 8 times as well. Cool. Oh, wow. I don't like this step. Where does that go? In the middle, like that. I mean, that looks pretty, but I don't like having to build it. That's why, because it is small, it's fiddly, it's taking up time. Thought I was going to be alright. The bullet train going the other way. And there's a lot more of them left. I don't like this. I'm going to have to do it again. This is going to be another one, isn't it? I'm not sure which I prefer, this or the railings around the SLS rocket platform. Yeah, do it 8 more times. Not a fun step, Lego. I know it's not what people consider to be the hardest or most annoying in terms of repetitiveness or awkwardness. I know that is the Lego Galaxy art set, but this is still... I'm not enjoying it. And I see what they did by making me make 8 of them and then go, oh yeah, make 8 more. They knew that if they make 16 of these things, that people would not be happy. And I'm more mad about the fact you've tried to hide it by going, well, you just made 8 though, but you're going to go make 8 more of them. No, just tell me if I'm making 16 of these damn things or not, alright? Don't insult me like that with, oh, just make 8 and then make another 8. We didn't think you'd mind. 7, 8, and I have run out of white bits again. Sub-supplied. Alright, let's pop that there. No, hang on, we'll carry on. Because, oh look, I've got to do this 8 times. I'll see if I have any spares left over. I know where they're going. They're going on there, and they're going in there. Whoever designed this, you are a sadist, making this repetitive step. I wouldn't actually want to do this on the bullet train because it'd be a bit bouncy, a bit jiggly. You'd lose bits. Because of how small and fiddly it is. And I've run out of bits. How can I make it 8 times? How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm supposed to have 16 of these and I don't. Come on, Lego. That's... Oh, no, that is evil. Why tell me to do it 8 times if you're then going to just walk me through it? So where did the other 8 of them go? What the hell? Oh, hang on, I know what I did. Oh, I think I'm a bit dumb. I think I am actually dumb. Because these go on here like that because they're a cherry blossom tree. Okay. Two, three, 4. 5, 6, 7. And 8. I now need 4 of these. So, hang on, are they going on? Here? Oh. This step I don't like. This is not confusing or repetitive or silly at all. Yeah, alright, so I do have enough parts. And where are these going? You know what? This is even more insulting. Of makes 15 of them, but we're going to do it. My TV went off. Train's still moving though. Stay on you. That's annoying. Come on. Train. Train. Oh. Time to seal it in. Time to seal this behemoth in. Okay. Nope, I'll put it on upside down. Oops. That would have been embarrassing. Well, it was embarrassing because I just did it. Right. So there's the spares. They can go over there. Right, bag 17. Of these to lock it in, okay. They go inside here. I did wonder what these were for. Let's just use this to push them in flat. And then the last one, and that is this thing locked in. Yep, it's all one piece now. So I'm going to put that there whilst I build the little waterfall. I headbutted one camera and need the other. Good job. Let's cycle that. Okay. Long bit. Snaps there. Okay. 1x2 blue tile in there. Okay. The train is in tunnel. There. 2 of these, right? This has got to be the big tunnel that's approaching Kyoto. I've been saying this for a while. Maybe. Aha, announcement. I think I heard say Kyoto desu. That means we're getting to Kyoto. Kyoto! Yeah, finally got it right. Oh, because I did not get it right. Clip. Clip. Alright, that means from here I have, from Kyoto, leaving the station, I have 15 minutes. This is the tunnel before Kyoto. Because there is a tunnel just before Kyoto when you come from Tokyo. Okay, that's that bit done. Hinge. Wait, did we? It shows how little care there is. I'm going to have to edit that bit out. Nearly there. Now that is Kyoto Station, which as a building is honestly this is the largest sort of contained space I have ever been inside of. It is an enormous volume. And it's the largest like internal space because it is enormous. Now it wants me to add that on there, but I can do it going that way, which is fine. Right. Seriously, Kyoto Station is gargantuan. The main hall is enormous. You should visit it just to stand at the top of it and look down. That's what you have to do. You have to go all the way to the top and then look down into this space. This chasm of engineering. This is spectacular. Again, I can put it there. I like this feature that there's the hinge so that you can have it flat on a surface like this. And then you can pick it up and it can still hang. It can hang on a ledge or on a wall, or it can be on a surface. That's pretty neat. Now what am I building? This is the last step. Leaving Kyoto, 15 minutes to Osaka. I've got this. Oh, hang on, is it a little pagoda? A little temple? I think it's a little pagoda. It is. That's cute. Where's that going? Actually, where is that going? Here, that's what that's for. Haha! Big Lego brick explosion. And I have completed it technically. I mean, this is supposed to go there. Didn't finish that. There are some bits I can, I think, put on. Oh no, I was missing the grippy bit as well. That's what I was missing. It was missing the grippy bit. Okay, well I can pop that there for now, because that is technically complete. Oh, flap it down. Right, let's see what my statistics are. 2 hours 59 minutes, 710 steps. Oh, come on. 10 bricks on average per minute, 14 meters tall. There we go. One Japanese cherry blossom landscape. First Lego art piece I've done. Very nice. I like it. I mean, the theme's right on brand for me. But there we go. And the answer is yes, I can build the Japanese cherry blossom landscape in less time than it takes for you to get from Tokyo Station to Shin-Osaka, because that is between Kyoto and Osaka. I did it.